Salam Shabab, how are we? Alhamdulillah. The first masjid that we're gonna do, Shabab, is Regents Park Musallah. Regents Park Musallah has a bit of a place in my heart. Why? Is because I used to live in this little building right here. We were at the ground floor, my parents and I, and my brother and my little sister. And subhanAllah, I used to always watch, just show them Regents Park Musallah there. This is Regents Park Musallah up here. And alhamdulillah, I used to watch, the brothers and the Muslims come here for Friday prayers. I used to watch them come here for, at least 5 times a day. I used to see a lot of Muslims like band around here. But I never knew that they were in there praying. But right across the road from my house is this underground car park. And this is where, this never used to be locked before. This never used to be locked. You could be able to just walk freely up and down here, because up these stairs, you'll take you to the main town center up there. But in here is where I congregated and I got to know a lot of Muslims, personally and stuff. Yeah, a lot of dangerous stuff used to happen down here. A lot of dangerous stuff, subhanAllah. But I'll just take you a little trip around Regis Park. Yalla, let's go. And subhanAllah, when I was living that life, I was in that life a bit. A lot of my stuff that I used to, sell, I used to sell it to a guy that lived up here. I forgot his name, but if you're watching this, I know you're Muslim, reach out to me, bro. But he used to buy all the stuff we used to rip, like Xboxes, PlayStations, watches, jewelry. And I used to sell it to him up here. And then I used to watch him walk to this mosque and pray there, These were the type of Muslims that I had in my life at that time, So I just thought at the time that, Islam was for them and Christianity was for us, kind of thing. It's really, really easy to get to this masjid. It's right next to Regis Park Boxing Academy and Regis Park Musallah. This is the back entrance. But I'll take you guys through the front entrance, inshallah, and we'll come back out this way, just so you guys know that there's a back entrance and a front entrance. But I wanted to show you around the Musallah so you know what to look for when you're coming to this masjid. And you know how easy it is to actually access the masjid, inshallah. Come with me, man. Like even living here, the park never looked like this. When I grew up, the park, there was no love. There was no love in Regis Park for the locals, wallah. The council really picked it up because the community was thriving. A lot of people moved in. It's like cracker, seed food. Sakta and pizza was always here. The Maui G stuff. But yeah, I'll just show you how easy it is to actually access and get to Regis Park Musallah. Is this still a library, bro? Is it a library, Mohammed? My mum used to always bring my sister here just to read books and stuff like that. But we'll have a walk down to the train station. So right here is Amy Street. This is Amy Street. The Musallah's behind us, but I wanted to show you guys Regis Park Station. And just to see how, just to show you guys how close it is from the station. So yeah, this is Regis Park Station. It's only about literally a minute walk from Regis Park Station if you come out to Amy Street side and not Park Road side. It's extremely close to this train station. It's actually very convenient if you don't have a car. If you need to use public transport, just jump on the train, get off at Regis Park Station, come up the stairs or the lift and head towards Amy Street. Wood-fired pizza, they've been here for a long time. The pub's obviously been here for a long time. But what's new on this street is Cocktails & Co. They're pretty new. I don't remember seeing them when I was young. And I used to walk these streets. I used to go Birren Boys High School, and I used to walk these streets when I was young, as a non-Muslim, obviously. And I used to come here a lot. We used to either cross the road for Satan Pizza, or we used to come to this cafe here. It was actually owned by an old Japanese lady, and she used to sell sushi here. There's Cocktails and Co. Subway's pretty new as well. Subway's pretty new. This is Regents Park Boxing Academy. I believe that it's owned by the same owner that runs Regents Park Musallah. Yeah, this is right next to Regents Park Boxing Academy, ran by brother Ziad, I believe. The brother has invited me once to give a talk to the youth here. But right next to Regents Park Boxing Academy, this is Regents Park Musallah. Let's go have a look inside, inshallah. It's long. It's open. Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So I'll just pray my Tahiyyatul Masjid and we'll get back into it soon. Muhammadur Rasulullah, hayya ala salati, hayya ala al-falah, qad qamati as-salah, qad qamati as-salah, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Ya Shabab, salam. So, whenever you walk into a masjid, non-Muslim or new Muslim, always take a look. It's important to always take a look at their notice boards. See when the next prayer is. See when you can pray in Jamaat, or you can pray individually if you've missed their last prayer. For example, right now it's 2:30, so we know that 3:13 is their next prayer. No, 3:28. 3:28 is their next prayer, and it's 12. The last prayer was 12:30. So we know that we've missed Dhuhr, and the next congregational prayer that we can come in is at Asr. So it's always important just to have a look at their notice board and see where plan your schedule to the Musallah's times. And just a little bit of a history. This place wasn't always up. I think it was up to about this point. It was up until about this point, and this used to be a corridor, where you never had a door on this side or that side, where this was kind of like a alleyway where you could go from the car park where we were before to the main street. And so this was all like free. And this place that I'm standing in right now, this place right here, this was actually like a massage parlor. And at the front was actually a post office. So it went post office, massage parlor, and at the back was the masjid. And at the back was the wudu area. And the masjid back then never used to be closed off. They left it open. So it wasn't like they left it open. There wasn't a door there, and you could walk into this corridor and you could pop your head into the Musallah at the time and see the people making wudu, see Muslims praying. And this all used to be open. But alhamdulillah, may Allah bless the brothers who renovated this place. It actually looks really good, alhamdulillah. So why a lot of people go to the back is because there's obviously parking. And if you're coming here by car, just park at the back, walk up the stairs from where we were before, and walk up the stairs, put your shoes into the rack, wudu station right here, and the masjid is here. This masjid, coming back to it, especially from roaming these streets of Regents Park when I was young, and actually seeing the Regents Park Musallah and the Regents Park Boxing Center, really thriving. And I see a lot of Muslims, I see a lot of Shabab in Regents Park now. Regents Park is actually a lot more lively now, you know what I mean? So Wallah, Allah has actually placed barakah into this hood ever since I left, and inshallah the barakah remains while I'm here, inshallah. Ziyad actually told me that his support that he has here for new Muslims or non-Muslims who come in and ask about Islam and ask about information and knowledge about Islam is that if they don't or do take Shahada, he offers the option of allowing them to come and train, get them off the streets. You know, if they're young and they need a bit of a good environment, he takes them next door to the Regents Park Boxing Centre. So I actually think that that's a cracker idea, and may Allah reward him for it too, man. But I know a couple of brothers that actually attend this Musallah. Brother Ibi and Noos, shout out to Ibi and Noos. I know brothers, I know Musab and them, Musab and Mahmoud, I know they attend this place as well. Very close with these brothers. Alhamdulillah, I've been to Townsville with these brothers, and we're going to New Zealand soon, inshallah. And inshallah we can take into the masjid into New Zealand as well, and show you guys how to get to a masjid in New Zealand and in your locality, you know. Show you how, where we were from before at the start, and I'll show you, I got your shoes, Mohammed. And I'll show you how easy it is to access it from the front and the back, you know. It's always important as well that, you know, if you can, it's always important to help out a masjid, you know. I know Brother Ziyad's situation here, and Brother Ziyad, he doesn't get paid for being the caretaker of this place. So this place is actually ran by the community, and there's many masjids like this Musallah that are just ran by the community, and no one takes money from the community and from donations. So if you can, you know, $5 goes a long way. When you walk out of a masjid, inshallah, tap your $5, $10, $500. May Allah reward you immensely. And yeah, that's exactly where we were standing. Where I was, you know, showing you guys from here, or showing you guys the back of Regents Park Boxing, and that's where I used to live. So look how close it was. Like, look how close I used to live from the masjid, and look how close I was, even though I was a non-Muslim, but I still had no knowledge about Islam. You know, I did not know why Muslims used to band here. It's actually something that we can learn from, you know. So always be good to your neighbors, always try and share Islam to your neighbors, let them know why you're congregating, things like this. Because that whole time, as a child, in my childhood, growing up in this area, living right there, right next to this Musallah, I never knew, wallah. But yeah, bro, this is Regis Park, this is Musa. You're here with Into the Masjid, where I'll go around and show you guys in your locality how to get to your masjid, how to feel comfortable, the things to do and things not to do when going into a masjid. So stay tuned for episodes 2, 3, 4, 5, and many more episodes, many more big things to come, inshallah. And big shout out to my cameraman. Salam Shabban.